What's going on, guys? It's your boy Vision. Now, before we get into this video, I'm sorry about everything that's been going on over the past couple of weeks. I know I haven't been uploading as much as recently as I used to were doing, and I understand completely everyone's sake of it. I have had a lot of case on my hand in terms of everything that's been going on, and I'm also behind on scheduled videos. Especially, I was unable to miss out on the Gatekeeper challenge. Not the Gatekeeper. This is Gatekeeper today, isn't it, dickhead? On the Templar challenge, so when that comes back around I will get that video out for it, even though it's one of the most self-explanatory movements ever. But today we're here with the Gatekeeper challenge. Now this is probably the toughest one out of the lot because this one requires precision and actual talking. None of the others really did. All it is literally is you have to kill the Wyvern and the Praetorian more or less immediately together. You probably have a gateway maybe 3 to 5 seconds where you have some breathing room if something goes wrong in terms of someone might kill one a bit too quick, and also put it in a perspective where the other guy has to, like, obviously jump on it real quick. But that is the majority of it. You still run the encounter as normal, and each time you take out a Praetorian you have to take out the Wyvern with it. That is probably the most self-explanatory part of it. Obviously the hardest part is actually timing it together, because if you're not quick enough and you're not quick on the bandwagon, then maybe the Praetorian might get too close, the Wyvern might get too close, he's going to come in for a slam, and then it also backs up all the enemies, because unfortunately most people on my team like to leave the enemies till me. So when I come in and take out the Praetorian, they decide it's their turn to just sit there and do nothing. But that's practically it. I mean, there's nothing hard about it at all. You just have to make sure you keep moving that relic as you normally do, kill the Gatekeeper so you can open the portals, and take out the Wyverns and the Gatekeeper at the same time. This is where the fun part comes in, because obviously, like I said, this one requires the most talking, because you need to know when the other side's ready. It's always good to get the Wyvern weak if you don't have your super. If you're from the Crash through Curse of the Falling Star, you will absolutely annihilate the Wyvern in one tap. Nova Bomb will annihilate in one tap. Blade Barrage will, possibly Golden Gun with Celestial might do, I don't know, I never really run Golden Gun anymore. But anything that will show true DPS and show true damage to that guy will just absolutely annihilate him. Even standing there, well, it doesn't take long in terms of how fast you've got to do everything. They're all very quick encounters and very quick challenges, and there's nothing wrong with what you're being asked to do. It's being told how to do it. And the good thing about this one is that you don't have to do it after you've completed all 6 rotations inside of Mercury and Venus. Obviously 3 on either side. So one side might have 2 Praetorians, one side might have 1 Praetorian, stuff like that. Obviously 2 Praetorians, 1 Praetorian sort of thing. Then one, well, I mean, you still would have all 6 actually. It depends how it all goes for you. Just like this though, if Wyvern's doing that, you need to be careful, because he's already just launched himself at least 2 meters. So that's 2 meters less he has to walk. So in that case, the other side needs to be quick on it. And if they're not, then obviously it's down to them. And unfortunately, sometimes it can go wrong. I definitely did it a few times where I would shoot a sleeper bullet, just one, nice normal damage to him, and then I'll shoot another one, and somehow it will kill him. And I'm like, what? Wait, what? Like, I don't remember doing that much damage last time, nor do I remember doing that much damage any time. So if in that case, obviously you can keep going and possibly be in the luck with the idea that you're killing the Praetorian near enough between that 3 and 5 second gap. It's risky because obviously you don't know how fast they are waiting for you in there. But if you are managed to pull it off, obviously you can continue with the run. It will say challenge failed in the bottom left in big red text. So obviously if you do miss it, then it will, obviously, like I said, obviously challenge failed, and then you can tell your team to wipe or just go on with the encounter as usual, however you want to do it. If you want to work on the challenge, you can work on it. If you just want to give it a go, and if it doesn't work, continue normally, then that's up to you. But the good thing is you don't have to do it when you're defending the middle conflux, which would have been an absolute pain because you would have been waiting for Praetorians to spawn in. After that final Praetorian comes in, then the 3 Wyverns spawn in, and in the case of that, possibly the Praetorians are starting to sack, and you probably would have wiped. But once again, it's not a very hard challenge. It's the hardest out of the lot, don't get me wrong, but we also have got Aethion's challenge coming up, which isn't that hard to be honest. This one, like I said, should be the hardest one really, obviously with teamwork, team voicing. But that's it. That's everything on it. I credit to my boy Prince, who recorded footage for me that I'm using today. But I will see you in the next one. Cheers and peace out.